Feeling motivated right now.
Good. All right. So Brian and I just finished one sort of beginner set around the gym here, and then we sort of ran out of some time. So what we're thinking of is we're just going to walk around. I'm going to go follow around Brian. Brian can go show you some of what we just did with some better form than what I can do. And I don't know. Why don't you go show us how to be strong and fit?
And get swole, guys.
Yeah.
Yes, this will be a back and bicep workout you guys could do. It's very simple. First thing we're gonna do, this is called a barbell bent over row. So you can use any kind of barbell you have. You can use the big Olympic ones, you can use these curved ones. So we're just gonna use a curved easy curl bar. So, at the bottom movement, we wanna have the weight directly down from our shoulders. At the top, we wanna have it up at our hips. If you will follow me, we're gonna go over here. And this exercise, it's kind of like a lat pull down. This is a specific machine, but every gym will have a lat pull down. So you can do any lat pull down that's available for you. Grab just outside of the shoulder width with your index finger.
Do you want to talk a little bit about that shoulder thing you were telling me?
Good point. Yeah. So when you're doing these overhead movements, one of the things that you really want to do is a lot of us computer guys who sit at desks a lot, we have really collapsed chests. So we tend to operate with our chest completely collapsed and our shoulder blade completely protracted away from itself. So what we want to do is at the bottom of the movement, we want to have our chest up, we want to have our shoulders down and our traps unengaged. So when you're at the top of the movement with your arms completely straight, you want to be able to pull your traps down without bending your elbows and then pull versus just pulling. See, my trap is all up here. So this is what it looks like. Fully extended, you pull down to set your traps, then you pull down to use your lats.
All right.
Just like that. And then our last exercise, which we're doing on a slightly different machine, which we're taking right now, but we're gonna go over here. And this is just gonna be a slightly different angle of pulling from above. So with different angles, while we're doing like almost the same exercise, just using a slightly different angle is gonna use different fibers. We'll be able to build a more dimensional muscles to be more fit. So with this handle, come down to a kneeling position. I want to engage my core by squeezing my glutes and sucking in my stomach. And then I want to do that thing where I pull my shoulder blades back. Then I'm going to row it down to my body. Back up to the top, pull the shoulder blades back, then pull it down. While you're doing this, one of the other things I would say is really helpful to keep your lats engaged is to pull your elbows down. Like if you think about pulling your elbows through the floor while you bring it down to your chest. That. And then those three in combination would be really good back day because you're getting a bunch of different planes of field of motion. And then the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna finish out with our arms, which is a very simple exercise. You guys probably seen this before, dumbbell alternating curl, but there's just a few little things that will help you do this with better form. One of the things for sure is keeping your hips and your abs engaged. Almost tripped and fell, man. Agro's gonna laugh at me. So a lot of times you'll see dudes curling like this. The hips are back behind them, the shoulders are in front of them, and then lots of like momentum-y stuff. So what we wanna do is we wanna tuck those hips in, use our glutes forward, suck our stomach in, pull our shoulders back, just like we did on those other things, then curl it up with our shoulders nice and tucked back. We don't want to use any momentum. We want to be yanking. We want to be able to do it nice and controlled. And the reason why is because when you start yanking, you start to use your shoulders, and your shoulders can start getting impinged from doing a lot of momentum stuff, and also from having your shoulders collapsed when you're curling. You can hurt yourself. Let's get that chest up, the shoulder blades back, and then curl. I would say with all these exercises, you generally are gonna wanna do about 8 to 12 reps. And when you wanna use the heaviest weight that you can so that you fail somewhere in that 8 to 12 rep range. Each time that you do these exercises, you can move the weight up until you get to the top of that rep range. So if you got to 12 reps, and then you maybe on the next workout you could do 13 or 14, then you would wanna increase the weight. You'd be down lower in the rep range at 8, you'd have to work yourself back up until you got to the top. Then you would increase the weight again, rinse, wash, and repeat.
All right, so that was us. That was us working out today. I thought the whole thing went pretty well. Oops, sorry, except for maybe the camera movement I'm doing.
The operator.
But, yeah, operator error. But anyways, this was a good day. It was a pleasure to meet you, Brian.
Yeah,
this was
you
a lot
too,
of
man.
fun.
This is
I felt
awesome.
like we got a good workout in. I'm gonna go buy Brian lunch, so he'll get some extra food out of this. It's the least I can do. And I don't know, I'm gonna put a fitness video up on my channel. I think he's gonna put a crypto thing up on his.
We're trading
an
spots
interview.
today,
And,
man.
I don't know, it should be good for both of us and should be good for the audience. And I don't know, if I can help somebody get more fit and you can help somebody get into crypto, then you know it's a good day.
Right, it's a win-win.
All right, so this is Agro signing off, and I'll catch you in Brian Turner's channel.
Adios, guys.